Hey everyone, welcome back to IR Stack. Today's session is going to be something really special. We are diving into raw experimental coding session where the focus is on exploration and learning. There is no set script, no rehearsed steps, just pure coding and problem solving as we go along. Today we are going to use ReactJS and Tailwind CSS to build a Markdown editor. And here's the twist. All the code for this project will be generated by ChatGPT. That's right, we are letting an AI guide us through the process to see what's possible and to build something amazing tool along the way. So let's jump right in and see what we can create together. So very first thing is that we need to create our project. So let's do that. So in order to create a React project with the help of along with the Tailwind CSS, we will follow their documentation. First of all, we need to run this command. Okay, it will create a new project, and meanwhile I will request ChatGPT to create this application for us. So I am instructing that provide me code to create a Markdown editor. Make sure that code and UI is very professional, modern and attractive. Uh, Code by using React and Tailwind CSS. So let's see what it generates for us. So it is suggesting us to install this library. We can also take a look at this library. Okay, I can see it has a lot of weekly downloads. That's mean it is very famous. And they have a lot of documentation that we can read as well. Anyways. So once it is installed, we need to copy paste this code in our main file. Alright, the project has been installed. Now I will use cd project name to go into that folder, and I will open it in the VS Code. So let's run this project in the browser. Npm run. Okay. The project is running in the browser, and this is the main component. So I'm going to delete everything in this component, and we will add what is generated from the ChatGPT. So let us copy this and replace everything. By the way, we did not complete the step to install the Tailwind CSS. Also, we need to install this library. So let's do that. Npm install this, save. Also, let's go back to the Tailwind and we need to install these dependencies as well. Also, we need to initialize it. Okay, now let's initialize the Tailwind CSS. And now I will copy paste this tailwind.config.js file that is generated by the Tailwind initialization. And now we need to copy paste this code in our main file, that is index.css. So let us put it on the top of everything. Actually, I will delete everything and paste it here. And also in the app.js, we have to import the index.css file. So actually it was here already earlier, but we deleted it. So let me copy that and paste it in the same way again. Okay. Now let's run this application again. Npm run dev, and let's see how it will look like. Okay, this looks very interesting. So here it has added the some markdown, and this is how it looks like. Let me get some markdown from internet. Let's see. So mostly GitHub. So this README file is the mostly markdown file. So let me see if we can get the code for the readme.md file. So this is how it will look, and I need to get the markdown code. So let's paste it here. Okay, this is how it looks like, but yeah, let me increase the width. So actually, let us tell ChatGPT that preview is too small. We need to show in a very large view so that we could see the preview very easily. Good start, but the preview block is too small. We want to display preview as large as possible in appropriate way so that we could see full preview without without scroll bar. Okay, so let's try. All right, so let's copy this code and replace again. It actually removes the app.css. So we will tell ChatGPT that next time make sure to import this as well. So that we don't have to import it every time manually. Okay. And now I will copy all of this function again. I could not copy it correctly. Let me try it again. Okay, let's try it. So this is how it looks like, but still the width is too small. So this is the example markdown code that we can try out. So instead of pasting all of that code, I will just keep it simple. Uh, let's see the demo, how it works in practical. So if I paste this, then this is how it should look like. So let's see. Uh, this does not look same as in their demo. So I think they are using different things, like they're using code highlight as well to highlight the code wherever it is needed. Okay, now it is in the full width. Uh, so I will ask ChatGPT to give me the sample markdown to try out. Okay, I can see that there are no list items that we were expecting. So we can tell ChatGPT that these things did not work correctly. I don't see any heading list. Uh, I don't see any styles for list, headings, links, and images and code. It seems simple, plain text. I can give you. As ChatGPT has not latest data, so maybe that is why it is missing something. We can also give it some contextual information from this documentation. We may not be able to copy paste everything, but we can try. So I will copy this. Actually, let me select all of below. I don't know it will allow if that will allow me or not. So I pasted that and let's try. Okay, we exceeded the limit. We cannot paste that much long content. So we can reduce some text from it. Let me delete this part. Okay, hopefully it should work now. It is saying that based on the document you shared, you can use custom components to replace the default HTML element generated by the React Markdown. Tailwind CSS can be applied to these components for styling. Below is an example. Okay. Okay, let's create this component Markdown editor. So create a file Markdown editor.js, export. Actually, let's paste it like that. And here, uh, so we have to install this one as well. Let me ask ChatGPT how to use it. I can give it my code so that it could guide us better. These are my components. So existing code above this line, then it is saying that we have to add this code for the preview section. So this is the preview section, and this is the container for the preview. So let's replace it. Okay. I think now it seems to be working. So let me try. I will get the sample code that ChatGPT gave us, the markdown. Let's paste it here. All right, it looks great now. You can see that now we have headings working, lists working, bold, links and images are also working. The code is, and the code highlight is also working. We have come to end of this experimental coding session, and look what we have achieved. A fully functional Markdown editor built with React and Tailwind CSS, and all under the guidance of ChatGPT. This was not a typical tutorial. It was more of a raw, uncensored look into the possibilities that lie at the intersection of AI and the programming. I hope you found this session as exciting as I did, and hopefully it has given you some ideas for your own projects. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more raw coding sessions and tech content. Until next time, this is Ayaz Tech signing off. Keep coding, keep exploring, and always be curious.